Today I'm going to be talking about something quite serious, so there will be no crazy stuff, no weird things going on. It's going to just be me talking seriously. Hey guys, what's up? Ashakin here, and today I will be talking about something that's really serious and it happened just recently. So it should be known to quite a few people because to me I think it's a big issue right here. So recently I was on Twitter and I was stalking people and scrolling through my timeline as usual when one tweet caught my attention, and that was a tweet that my best friend tweeted. Her name is Ines, and she went on a tweet rant. She was tweeting and she was just raging, and she rages often, but this was just a different kind of rage, and I just had to find out what happened. And I asked her, I said, what's wrong, what's going on? And she told me that apparently there was a video that surfaced, and it's regarding the black box that was found recently. In case you didn't know, recently there was an AirAsia aircraft that was coming from Indonesia to Singapore, and it disappeared mysteriously. However, it has been found that the plane crashed. They found pieces of the plane, and they also found one of the most important parts of the plane, and that was the black box. Upon finding the black box, they revealed that the last words of the pilot was Allahu Akbar. And in case you didn't know, Allahu Akbar is actually Arabic. It means God is great, and a lot of Muslims actually use that word. According to this video, he is saying that it's kind of like a war cry. From what I've seen, from what I've read in the article, it's as if he's implying this word is a war cry of us declaring, okay, it's time for us to kill people. It is not. We are living in the 21st century, it's 2015, and people still think that Muslims are terrorists. I find that absurd. Absolutely absurd. I'm not just saying that because I'm Muslim and I'm biased. I'm saying it from the point of view where if you were to think logically, it is impossible for every single Muslim to be a terrorist. Now, before I talk about the terrorist issue and stuff like that, I just want to address this issue, this particular issue, to all of those who are a bit ignorant and don't really understand this. We don't say Allahu Akbar as a war cry. We say it all the time. We say it when we yawn. We say it when we see something that we like. We say it when there's a miracle that happened, like for example a rainbow. We say it all the time. It's just praising God. It's not some kind of war cry. I just find it ridiculous that it even came to that theory where it's a war cry. Okay, now on to terrorism. So according to this dude, he finds it a bit weird and he got paranoid that the planes that were missing this past few months were all flown by Muslim pilots. And he's like implying that this 911 attack thingy is happening again, that we are purposely planning this attack, and he said this is an Islamic attack, which is not true at all. And as I said, implying that Muslims are still terrorists in the year 2015, that is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Now, just to set things clear for you guys who don't really know, we don't preach war, we don't preach violence. Islam comes from the word salam, which means peace, and we only want peace, not only in our religion but in the world. Those people who are terrorists, those people that you see who are going against all these rules and attacking people in the past, now, whatever it is, they are not Muslims. They think it's the correct way. They do have good intentions. They want people, okay, I want people to be Muslims, but they didn't do it in a correct way. That is not what we're taught to do. That is what they think is right to do. It's their own mentality, their own thinking, their own upbringing. Don't bring our religion into whatever that they're doing, because it's absolutely different. Whatever that we learn is different. I don't know about people in America because I've never been there, but I live in Singapore, and in this country there's so many Muslims that we do not feel scared to walk. We don't feel scared to walk in public because there's so many of us here. And I'm not saying, oh, we're majority, so therefore we can attack people. No, I'm saying we feel comfortable here. No one is coming up to us and telling us, hey, you look like a terrorist. No one is doing that. However, if you go to Twitter and you're a Muslim, and if you were to go to the music industry and you're a Muslim, people attack you and they attack you and call you a terrorist. How do you think we feel about that? Obviously, we don't feel good. We don't feel happy about it. And I just feel it's so rude to call someone a terrorist when they obviously aren't. And when I started this YouTube channel, I told myself I'm not going to speak anything about religion. I might be putting a few things here and there, but I'm not going to say anything much about my religion because it's up to you. You see how I am. You know I'm not a terrorist. I'm crazy, I'm fun, I'm just like teenagers. I'm a normal teenage girl who loves One Direction, who likes fangirling. The only difference between me and you, if you're not a Muslim, is you're not a Muslim and I am. Now, since I'm on the topic of discrimination and things like that, I just want to address that the discrimination towards Muslim people is not the only discrimination that's going on in this world. As you can see, in the past few months, so many things have been happening in the world, so many things related to racism. When you think it's over, it's not over. People are getting hated on, getting discriminated, and some even getting killed. Why are we fighting? I don't understand. Like, we learn history, we learn things in the past to correct ourselves and make a better future for us. Why are we repeating what's happening in the past? I'm afraid that one day we aren't even allowed to step out of our house without being attacked. I'm afraid that one day the world is not going to regard any of us as friends. I'm afraid that one day this world is not going to be a harmonious world anymore. It's going to be a World War III happening. That's what I'm afraid of. People need to be taught about racism, and people need to be taught that it's not the right thing to do. People need to learn that being different is what makes you you. I think that's the most important thing, just learning about each other, understanding each other, and accepting each other. So therefore you won't have any of these problems in this world if only we understood each other and we really find out and we know the truth about each other. There would be nothing of this happening. I just want to let you know that whatever you're thinking right now, whatever naive thoughts you have right now about my religion or about anything else in this world, you need to clear that up. You need to find out more. You need to have more information and more details before you can actually judge someone. So therefore now I'm ending my video by saying that whatever questions you have for me, whatever questions you want to know about my religion, questions that you are dying to know but you feel you're not getting the right answers from, or just random general questions you want to throw at me, go ahead. Go do it in the comments, tweet me, go ahead. I'm willing to answer your questions. I'm willing to let you know more about my religion, and I'm willing to prove to you that my religion is not a terrorist religion. We do not spread violence, we spread peace. So that's it I have for today's video. I'm super sorry that it's serious and very tensed, because I just feel it's important to address this issue. Even though this is a serious video, I'm not gonna end it in a serious note. I'm gonna end it as I usually end it. Stay beautiful, stay awesome, stay crazy, and I will see all of you hopefully next week. Practice what you preach and what you turn the other cheek.